We'll see Hideki Matsui. Today, his job gets some RBIs. I'm Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Kruk as we get ready for MLB on 2K Sports. We've got our starter warming up. Let's take a look. And Steve, as he faces these hitters, what's going to be his focal point? Time for a look at our starting lineup. And John, who'd you like to keep an eye on in this one?
Well, one of the best hitters in all of baseball, Miguel Cabrera, and he's still at such a young age. Great patience at the plate, an RBI machine. Whenever there's guys on base, he will expand the zone a little bit to try to drive those guys in, but he always seems to succeed.
And here's Luis Castillo leading it off. The pitch. First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike. And Castillo watches that one go by. The count is even. And this is hit in the air. Foul down the left field line. Play is made. Here's how they'll stack up defensively. One out. Hanley Ramirez is up.
4 straight seasons hitting over 300. And look, it's a tough thing to do in Florida. The crowds aren't great. Sometimes the energy level isn't good. To keep your focus and concentration.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
He's going to get those 200 hits, though, and he's done it once in his career in 07. He's going to have to run the ball out when he puts it in play. And there were some issues in 2010 where he did run some ground balls out. He's going to have to dedicate himself to doing that.
He takes a fastball for a strike. Now it's 1-2. Ramirez, ground ball. And Matsui fields the ball. And so Ramirez retired. And Miguel Cabrera to bat. Cabrera will foul that one away. Here's the pitch. And with 2 strikes on him now, Cabrera needs to be protective of that zone. And a great pitch catches Cabrera looking. That's strike 3. Quietly offensively in this half inning, nothing across. And now we'll go to the home half of the first. Here's a quick look at their starting pitcher. Steve,
well, Carl Pavano, now that he's healthy, really has figured out what he is as a pitcher. Command of the fastball, and then go to the secondary stuff. An exceptional changeup with great deception. Gets hitters off balance the entire game.
Pavano, the windup. Called strike on a fastball, and it's 0-2. That one's on the ground, but he gets it in front of him. And it's fouled off. Fastball just about had him, and it's a 2-2 count.
Well, that's just some good old country hardball right there. Forcing fastball up in the zone.
Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third.
Boy, the pitcher's got to be wondering what's next. What does he have to do to get this at-bat over with? Well, he has to throw another pitch, that's for sure.
Smashes that one towards the shortstop. And it's caught by Ramirez.
Now this shortstop makes it look easy.
Pavano, the windup. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1.
Well, after all the injuries that Carl Pavano has had, guys, you know, a lot of people wrote him off. But here he is with all the injuries. Now he's a big innings eater, over 220 innings in 2010.
Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1. Well, certainly for Carl Pavano, he heard all the rumors when he was in New York about how he didn't want to pitch and couldn't be effective and all that. He had something to prove, and he did it, Steve, last year with the Twins with those 17 wins.
Hey, Gary, I agree. I tell you, he really proved something. People were wrong. They said he wasn't tough enough. He didn't have guts. He didn't have character. He showed that he had all of those things and more, and he matched up very well against his former team, the New York Yankees.
This one foul back. The 1-2 on its way. Hit on the ground towards second. And Castillo picks that one up. On to first. That's out number 2. Take a look at the starting lineup these home fans will be cheering for. And, John, what do you think?
Well, one of the great clutch hitters in the game, Hideki Matsui, guy that's driven in many a big run for his teams. Look for him today to try to get some guys on base in front of him and deliver the big blow for his team.
Ball! That one's high. Pavano doesn't fool him. The 1-0 now. He fouls that one off. Foul! The pitch. Foul ball! And he fouls another one off. Swings, lines this one back up the middle. That falls in. First hit of the ball game for this club. You got a chance to check out the defensive alignment. Let's take a look. Thoughts, John? Anybody standing out?
Well, a guy that's made great improvements at his position is Hanley Ramirez. Still makes a lot of errors he shouldn't make because of lack of concentration. But, boy, you love the athleticism. You love his above-average throwing arm. And the fact that he's a 20, 25, 30 homer guy doesn't hurt either.
He delivers. Liner between first and second. Hideki Matsui looks to put an RBI up.
Well, a couple guys on right now, Gary, with speed at second base. We'll see if they try to put pressure on him and try to start both runners. If they throw him out at third, they'll still have a man in scoring position.
And that's a strike. Matsui now will have to protect that plate. Won't commit on the circle change, and it's 1-2. Here's the pitch. And he leaves that one alone. Hideki Matsui with some patience to even it up. Swing and a miss. 3 strikes on Hideki Matsui. Carl Pavano making his way off. Works his way out of the first inning without allowing. First inning of baseball over. Meat of the lineup coming to the plate. He deals. Ball. Just missed with the fastball. 1-0. Fastball just misses and he falls behind. 2-0. The 2-0. Swing and a shot down the left field line. And that one's down. That's the team's first hit.
You can't ask for a better way to start the inning. A leadoff double. Now big things can happen.
Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike. Here's the pitch. Hard grounded to short. Picked up by Matsui. And there's one. Ball. That one sails up and away. 1-0. Here's the delivery. Swung on. Hit sharply to first. And he steps on first. That's the second out.
Well, he gets the man over to third base, but with 2 outs now, it doesn't help much, but at least 90 feet closer to scoring.
Outside as Johnson will take it for a ball. And that's off the plate, away, ball 2. That swung on, line towards the gap in left center. And it's starting to head out towards the wall. He's thinking extra bases. He scores. They got the production first. 1-0.
He leaned into this pitch, put a nice swing on it though. Hit the ball hard enough to drive in the run and getting himself in scoring position also.
This is hit way up there. It'll be in the infield. And that one's put away to retire the side. They get that first run of the ball game here in the second. Something to work on. And the visitors on top, 1-0. Their number 2 spot at the plate. Pavano, the windup. A swing line to left center. That one gets through for a base hit.
Well, anytime you can get on base with no outs to start an inning, you know that an extra base hit will probably score you. But even if the batter behind you can figure out a way to get on base, now you have the potential for a huge inning.
Ball. First pitch fastball misses badly that time. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Fastball inside. He had to do a little dancing on that one. Fastball called strike 2 and 1. Comes set. That one's popped sky high, drifting towards third. Lowell to field this one. There's one. And he's going to hang on to it. No relay, so they will not get the double play.
Well, this one, he skies this one way up in the air, but you know what? Doesn't matter how high you hit him. You have to hit him far. He didn't hit it very far. Easy out for the third baseman.
Ball! And Pavano, he'll miss outside. That'll be taken for a ball. A shot up the middle, and it's through. That's a base hit. The opportunity for offense is right now.
He throws that fastball right down the middle, and it comes right back at him up the middle. Good piece of hitting, not trying to do too much with it.
So Kazu Matsui thinking RBI. On the way. That's at the knees for a called strike. Good patience right there. Kazu Matsui letting it go by. The count is even. Matsui, good contact. 2 away.
And 2 outs now. Those runners are still standing on base. Let's see if he can find his way out of this with the lead intact.
First pitch, here it comes. And Pavano tries inside. It's going to be a ball. At the belt, the 1-0. And it goes foul. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And it's in there, base hit. The throw, and he scores. That is the tying run. Well, this offense showing they are definitely able to get back into a ball game.
A nice response.
And the first pitch. Big swing and a miss. Strike one. And here's the pitch. 0-1. Fastball and a called strike. The pitch. Low, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. He gets out of this with just a little hurt. So they scratch across a run. 3 hits and a couple left on. And this game is tied. And it's Juan Pierre now to lead it off. First pitch, fastball, 0-1. And he takes a called strike on the outer half, 0-2. He delivers. Fastball is a waste pitch that time, 1-2. 1-2 pitch coming. Good patience as Juan Pierre lets that one go by for a ball. It's even. And that's high and away for a ball. 3-2 now. And he pops it up. Foul territory behind third. And Pierre is retired. First pitch to Castillo. Popped way up on the infield. Out number 2.
Well, sometimes you have to help yourself. And he said, don't worry, guys. I got it. I'll get the out.
And Ramirez settles in. First pitch. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 now. 1-0 delivery is a fastball in there. 1-1. Waves at a fastball in that 1-1 pitch. Strike 2. Here's the pitch. Ramirez will foul that one away. The 1-2 on its way. That swung on, hit on the ground. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. No runs, no hits, no one left on. Now it's time to move on to the home half of the third. A crisp day here at the ball yard. And here's the first one. Ball. That one's high. Pavano doesn't fool him. Here's the 1-0. That's outside. Ball 2. Fastball is caught on and missed that time. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Swing, shoots this one towards the gap, right center. And he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now.
Well, that's the start this team needed. Get that first guy in the inning up, get him on base, and let's see if they can bring him around to score.
And the first pitch. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1. Here's the delivery. Fastball misses low that time. 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Fastball. That's going to be low. 2-1. Fastball on the black. He doesn't get the call though, and it's 3-1. That had him fooled. And it's 3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. A swing and a foul off to the right side. Catcher can't control it.
Well, that's what you want to do. You want to have quality at bats, get that pitch count up. And I tell you what, he worked this pitcher. It's going to be tough for him to get this next hitter out after working that walk on so many pitches.
Here's Matsui's first look. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1. And the 0-1 by Pavano. And he leaves that one alone. Hideki Matsui with some patience to even it up. Comes set, now the 1-1. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. And he leaves that one alone. Ground ball by Matsui. And he'll try to make the play. Too late, and he is safe at second. Oh, it bounces away.
You can really feel the pressure out here right now. Carl Pavano's going to have to work out of this one. Look for him to go to that big changeup.
And he's in a whole lot of trouble right here, Steve. You got the bases loaded. This ball game is tied, but maybe not for long.
Well, it's still early. If they can get the double play, even if a run scores, they would absolutely take that.
Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to left center. And that looks like an RBI and a single.
There was one run already across the board and nobody out. This has the potential of being a really big inning. Let's see if they can string some hits together.
Hit more than anyone. First pitch on the way. First pitch is a slider in there, 0-1. That one is going to miss. Low for a ball, 1-1. Ground ball to short. It's scooped up. Gets one at second. And they'll get the double play. Pavano, the windup. That swung on and flied to right. And that'll retire the side. Caught by Wilson. Put through the paces in that half inning. 21 pitches to get through it. The fans here happy with this lead, 3-1. And Cabrera settles in. Oh, here's the first pitch. Swings on that first pitch, misses the fastball, 0-1. A swing and a drive deep into left field. Back to the wall. And he drops back to the warning track to pull it in.
Pitchers, but Lee really did struggle.
Pitch on the way. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
The Giants, that it is an indictment of Lee.
Swinging a liner to left. That gets down. That'll put him on the tying run up.
Well, little action going right now for this team. A single here with one out. Little bit of momentum. Let's see if they can bring him across.
First pitch on the way. Fastball just misses. 1-0. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's 1-1. Line softly to center field, and that gets the tying run on board.
Well, real solid approach, trying to work gap to gap up the middle of the field.
First pitch to him. First pitch way out of the zone, ball one. The 1-0 pitch. He looks at that fastball, called strike, 2-1. Fastball called strike two.
The pitch.
Lowell makes contact. The pitch. Fastball well off the mark, and it's full 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. There's contact. He drove it well. Matsui's there as he just strolls over. Lee towards third base. It's going to be Johnson now. Not an RBI double as last time. The first pitch. Smash towards the middle. Throws to first, side is retired. So no runs, 2 hits, and they strand 2. Halfway through the 4th inning, we move on to the home half next. And it's Matsui to lead it off. Is Matsui's first look. Hit on the ground. Fielded by Cabrera. And that's out number 1 as he takes it to the bag. Pavano, the windup. Fastball in there, 0-1.
Oh, it's a quality fast.
He swings, hits a ball to right field. And in there, he's 2 for 3 today.
Well, this guy's got a lot of speed over there at first base, and it's not going to be surprised to see him off and running to try to steal this base.
You've got to keep the opponent close when you're behind. You've got speed on first base.
Holding him close over there at first. Line drive. That's foul towards first. Here it comes. Ball. Gets in front, stopped it. It's in the dirt. There he goes for second. That one misses. It gets away from the catcher. And they're going to have to eat this one. He is in standing up. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there. Struck him out. Out number 2. Hudson, a runner on second. Checks him at second. And they don't want to forget about him over there. Spins, checks him at second. Oh, and this time they got him picked off. So no runs on 1 hit and nobody left on. We're through 4. It's going to be Wilson now. He's our first batter here in the first pitch on the way. Fastball misses away. 1-0. 1-0 now. Fastball misses badly. He's behind 2-0. The pitch. Here's a swing and a line drive. And Matsui's able to get to that one.
There's no justice in this game. When you hit it that hard, you should get a base hit.
And Pierre ready for the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Now it's 2 away.
A well-hit ball. The second baseman easily takes care of it, though. Throws it over. This guy makes it look easy.
First pitch to Castillo. Swung on, chopped foul towards first. Strike 2 there. No balls, 2 strikes. Castillo will protect. Tries to ring him up with a fastball away, but it's 1-2. Now here's a slow roller to third. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. 3 up, 3 down this half inning. The top of the 5th over. Let's move on to the home half of the inning. Up at the plate, 2 for 2 in the game. Pavano, the windup. Slowly on the ground to third. Picked up by Lowell. And his throw gets him 1 away. And the first pitch. And swung on and missed against Pavano's pitch. It's 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, he pulls the string with a circle change. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. This is pop foul to the right side, but playable. He's there, makes the catch. 2 down now. Here's Matsui's first look. Swung on, liner to right. That's going to be a base hit for Matsui.
Well, with that big 2-out hit right there in this inning, you know the manager's in there telling him, let's not let him breathe. Let's not let him get that 3rd out. Let's score before this inning's over.
Catcher up to the plate. Had an RBI single his last time to the plate. Rookie catcher at the plate. Drove in a run earlier. And the first pitch. And that's in there. Johnson ahead 0-1. Here's the delivery. Ooh, really extended his arms that time, but 0-2. Here's the pitch. And he looks at a fastball that's in there. Side retired. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. We're through 5 here at the Yard. And if you're just joining our 2K Sports Major League Baseball broadcast, and Ramirez settles in. First pitch. Line towards second. 1 away.
Well, Gary, you know, he's settling into a groove right here. And that's 6 in a row that he's set down.
And the run-producing guys, second to none.
He deals. Swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1.
Have to pitch to him. He can do some serious damage. The numbers tell us that.
Fastball is a waste pitch that time. 1-2. And Cabrera goes down swinging. Strike 3.
But that's pretty straight.
Well, he just looked overpowered on those two.
Now Lee gets set. Fastball is downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 on the way. Gets that call at the knees. Evens the count at 1 apiece. 1-1 on the way. Fastball gets away from him there. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Takes a called strike on the outer half. It'll even things at 2. The 2-2 pitch.
3-2.
Gave him a fastball that time, but it's outside. 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch.
3-2.
And he won't get the call here, so that'll be a free pass.
Well, he just keeps missing the strike zone, and patience on the hitter's part earns the base on ball.
First pitch. Swings and misses at the fastball. 0-1. On the way. The 0-1 pitch, a fastball high. 1-1. Here's the pitch. He watches the 1-1 pitch, takes a fastball. Strike 2. Outside, 2-2 now. Fastball well off the mark, and it's full. 3-2.
To swing at.
Lost him. Ball 4. Potential tying run is on.
Well, you know the pitcher's really tired right now, and you have to think that his confidence is a little bit shaken. That long at bat right there, he had a chance to put the hitter away, and now he has to go from the stretch to try to keep this inning from getting out of hand.
On base with a base on balls, not what you want to do, because that all.
And here's the first one. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike.
Pitch down the middle.
Missed badly with the fastball there. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Lowell makes contact. Fastball swung on and missed, and the sign's retired. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. Home half, 6th inning coming up. Up again their DH. He'll lead it off. Johnson with a windup. First pitch, fastball, 0-1. The pitch. Lays off that fastball, and it's 0-2. And a ground ball, Cabrera. And he can't pull it in. He's going to try for 3. Now the first pitch. And he watches the low pitch from Johnson. Here's the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a slider. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Good spot that time. Hit that outside corner. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider. 1 out.
I've got a chance. You get fooled so badly, there's just nothing else you can do but hope and pray. He's going to string together another impressive season and put it.
Here's Matsui's first look. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
Of course.
The runner's heading home.
Strike 2.
And he's going to be tagged out at the plate. Wow, you got to wonder about Johnson with a windup. Swung on, and that's foul back. And Matsui watches that one outside. Popped up, should be playable behind the plate.
Of approach keeps him alive.
Popped way up there behind home plate. And a look at. Swung on and hit this one to Pierre. And it falls in there for a base hit. And the first pitch. Hit hard to second. And Castillo picks that one up. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. On to the 7th inning we go. It's going to be Johnson now. Drove in a run earlier. And here's the first one. Good pitch that time, and it's 0-1. Missed with the fastball outside, and it's even at 1. 1-1 delivery. A fastball taken for a strike. 1-2. Pitch on the way. Trying to get him to chase the fastball away. 2-2. Fastball is low that time. The count runs full. Payoff pitch. Swung on and fouled away. The full count pitch.
You're out.
Swing and a miss. That's a changeup. Down on strike. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
First pitch inside. Ball one. And it's fouled away.
Ah. Ball two.
Missed with the fastball outside. 2-1.
Strike
Can't
two.
catch up with that fastball. He's evened it up 2-2. Here it comes. Swung on and a grounder to first.
You're out.
And he steps on first. That's the second out. And Pierre ready for the first pitch. That one goes foul.
Foul ball. 1-1.
Good patience as Juan Pierre lets that one go by.
And hope maybe that you can start to finish it off later.
On the ground to second. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. And they aren't able to get anything going in this half inning. 3 up, 3 away. We go to the bottom of inning number 7. Up now, their second baseman. He's going to get things started off. Pitch, here it comes. That's it. Pretty well down the line and left. He has to back up for it. Comes away with the out. Here's the first pitch.
Strike one.
Strike one, and Johnson gets him swinging. There's a swing and a line drive. And it gets down. A 3-for-4 game. Good hitting, Joe.
Well, a guy that just continues to swing the bat well in this ball game. 3 hits right now so far. And it comes with 1 out in the inning. Can it start a rally?
Out. Foul ground last time around. Now the first pitch. Sliders in there. No balls and a strike. Here's the delivery. Hot shot towards the hole.
I tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
He deals. Matsui takes a called strike. And Johnson outside a bit. That'll be a ball. 1-1 pitch. Slider taken for a strike. 1-2.
You love to have him come up in those situations. He still showed some of that as an angel. It's going to be...
Holds off on that slider, and it's 3-2. And now the pitch to Matsui. Swing and a line drive. 1. Not going to turn 2 over to Cabrera, but not in time. And the first pitch. And Johnson outside a bit. That'll be a ball. Swing and a hot shot. That's in there. Should score the runner.
Late here, tacking on additional insurance run.
2 down. Runners at first and second. Just missed with the fastball. 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. 1-0 pitch, a slider in there. 1-1. Swing and a miss on that fastball, and it's 1-2. 1-2 pitch coming. Fastball called. Strike 3, and the side is retired. And heading to the dugout, Josh Johnson. The home crowd happy with the lead, 4-1. For those of you just joining in, I'm Gary Thornton here on 2K Sports. And it's Luis Castillo now towards center field. 1 away.
So this ball is not the left fielder's play. He's got to back off and let the other guy take it. Luckily, they didn't have a collision.
1 out. Hanley Ramirez is up. Last time. The pitch. Fastball taken high. 1-0.
Much to overcome.
1-0 is a fastball that runs away. 2-0. Ball 3. Hanley stays off that one. Real danger now of walking Ramirez. And now Hanley Ramirez with a 3-1 count. Look for him to try and really rocket one. And that one is going to be outside, and that is ball 4, and now you've got a base stealer on.
He went with a fastball in a 3-ball count, which is what you want to do most often. He just couldn't throw a strike.
The pitch. Swings and hits this one deep down the line and left. 2 down. And they just tried to hold him there at first. First pitch on the way. And that swung on and missed. 0-1. And with 2 strikes on him now, Derek Lee will be looking to make sure he makes contact. Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. Leadoff batter will get a shot at it later on in this inning. And the right fielder batting again. He's going to lead the first pitch. Swings on that first pitch. Misses the fastball. 0-1. And the 0-1 by Johnson. Good hard slider that time. He's in control in the count now. 0-2. Check swing on that pitch, but it found the zone anyway. 0-2. Here's the pitch. Fastball just about had him, and it's a 2-2 count. Slider just about had him. 3-2 count. The 3-2 pitch. Lined up the middle, and it's caught by Ramirez.
This ball is absolutely scorched at the shortstop. He doesn't even have to move to get the out.
Here's Matsui's first look. And Johnson outside a bit. That'll be a ball. And he looks at a fastball in there. 1-1. 1-1 pitch. And he looks at a fastball in there, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2 on its way. Yo, a little low. Got it in the dirt, but he held on. Fastball got him. 2 down.
They had a swing at it. 2 strikes, ball up and away. A good pitch to at least put in play or foul off, but couldn't quite catch up to it.
Here's the delivery. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. I'm guessing something else as he swings through it. 1-1. 1-1 on the way. Frozen on the changeup, and it's 1-2 now. It's fouled away. And that one gets popped way up behind the plate. Good effort
on that pitch, but he got enough wood on it just to foul it off.
So he ended that half inning with a strikeout. Nothing doing here in this half inning, and we're set for the 9th inning of baseball. And if you are just tuning in, hi, Gary Thorne along with John Kruk, Steve Phillips will be their new pitcher. He's been chosen to take over out there. It is a strike to start the 9th. 0-1. He delivers. This is that fastball already 0-2. That one's drilled to short, and Matsui's able to get to that one.
Well, offensively right now, you're running out of time, down to your final 2 outs, and it's all about getting people on base, and then let somebody run into an extra base hit. 1 run at a time, 1 base.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Keeps it down that time. 0-2. Hit sharply towards the hole. 2 away.
1 more out to close this one out, Gary, and obviously a successful day, up by 3 and a safe situation. So, obviously looking to try to close this one out and get ready for tomorrow.
First pitch on the way. Takes a swing at that fastball. Can't connect. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Gets the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and this game's history.
Well, they treated their hometown crowd to a phenomenal pitching performance in this one. A big win on the shoulders of their pitchers.
As we check out the highlight reel of our player of the game.
Well, Gary, anytime you can put the ball in play, you have a great opportunity to get hits and great things happen. And that's what happened today. The pitcher couldn't find a way to put him away. That's why he got those 3 big hits. And when you can do that, good things are going to happen for your team.
And until next time, this is Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. We'll catch you at the yard.